Alright, so we start off this tutorial by creating a cylinder, and then this is just the gun barrel part, so we're just scaling it up and making it look like the chamber of a gun. Right now we gotta make the little ring part, so I just put a little edge loop in the middle and then I duplicate it and yeah, it's a ring. So let's make the second ring for the little laser in the middle. We're gonna make a cube and then this is gonna be the supports. So just rotate it around and make it make sense to the ring so it lines up with both the rings. Now once you duplicate those around, it's time to place a camera. Make it a little bit of a wider camera in the focal length just for the effect. Alright, now it's time to make little pipes where the laser comes out to the little crystal, and that's with the cylinder, and make it kind of look like a Mario pipe. So extrude that top bit out. So next we're going to use the circle to array it around the little ring we made, and that's pretty easy. You just use an array modifier and a curve modifier with that little pipe, and you got the effect going. Alright, now we're going to make the thing that holds the crystal. So it's kind of like the barrel, except it's a little bit more detailed, so just extrude some stuff down like yeah, as you extrude it, it should go like this, and just copy me. Now we want to make the little crystal that's attached to it, so just extrude the top bit out, and then we're going to want to separate it. But first, put an edge loop and just make it a little fatter at the middle, and then make it taper out a little bit. And then separate it, then go to, you're going to want to subdivide it, and then we're going to add a displacement later, but don't worry about that right now. Okay, now that I added the subdivision, we need to add a displace node, and then click new. And so we're supposed to click clouds, make sure you click Voronoi, it'll look better, just trust me. Alright, so just put down some lights in rendered mode, and then put down our principled BSDF node, and I will link a roughness map attached in the link. That's what the roughness is plugged into with a color ramp. And yeah, that's just for a little bit more edge. Alright, this is another asset from Quixel Bridge, and I just mixed it together and then put in a color ramp to make it black and white, because that's going to be our color palette, with a little bit of blue. So after that, I'm just messing with the roughness map a little bit with the color ramp, and then with the UV map, just make it a little bit more realistic. And that's about it for the materials on that bit. Alright, so after that I just link that to the rest of the materials and the gun, and then we have almost a finished product. After that I add some displacement to the cylinder of the gun, like around it, and then I add some more blue and red lights with some white in the background, and then I turn on some render settings like mist, Z, direct for the glossy and transmission, and then we're all done to render. Let's go. If you don't know how to displace, by the way, I'll link a thing in the I'll link something in the description. There we go. Thank you. This was Film Busters episode 2 and our first